Morning, I thought we'd do this video for YouTube. I've been studying different types of setups that people keep for their Chinese water dragons for some time now. Now I've had mine set up like this for quite a long time. I got my Chinese water dragons when they were a month old. What you'll see is I've got a tropical aquarium here. It's just over 5 foot long, 2 feet wide by 2.5 feet tall. Now inside I've got various types of tropical aquarium fish. It's just set up like a standard aquarium, some nice live plants, and then as you come up you'll see the top half is set up for my Chinese water dragons. Now, keeping Chinese water dragons above tropical fish, it can be quite difficult to keep the water quality perfect, so a proper filtration system or two is required. Now what I've got is, you'll see it's real wood, bleached wood, mostly all plastic plants for the top, basically to stop decay falling into the water. Some decent sized rocks, and there's my wee female. She's maybe what, 7 months old now, and my male is about 8 months old. Now at the back what I use is real rock cut to size to fit in the tank. It helps the lizards, gives them a bit of climbing frame, and also a wee hammock there for them to sleep in at night. And it's important to keep the top half of the tank dry, but the humidity level must always be around about 60 to 70. The water temperature is maintained by 2 300 watt heaters, and the water temperature stays at 82 degrees, which is 28 degrees centigrade. It's nice for the fish, also nice for the lizards, saves them getting a cold wash. In the top here I run a 60 watt heat lamp on a timer. It's on for 10 hours a day. A UV light, so you can see that up in there, which is on for 12 hours a day, and then a marine reef blue daylight tube and a standard white tropical tube. Now what happens is the water temperature and the air temperature keeps the cool side of the tank around about 77 degrees, which is 25 degrees centigrade, and in the basking spots at this side of the tank it sits well over 100. When it comes to filtration, because obviously you've got the lizards at the top here, you don't want anything in there contaminating your expensive tropical fish. I use 2 filtration systems. One filtration system I built myself, which pumps about 2,000 litres of water an hour, and the other one I use is a biofilter, which helps purify the water. My fish are all nice and healthy, as you can see by the colours. There's absolutely no problem whatsoever, and believe me guys, these Chinese water dragons need water. A lot of people just have a wee basin in where they can soak. It's not really any good. We watch these guys swimming on average 6 hours a day. They're in and out of the water, and they swim back and forward and have a wee bit of a chase with the fish and stuff. As you can see with my water dragons, their skin tone and their skin texture is absolutely spot on. Constantly shed. You can see the colours are absolutely perfect, and they're very, very healthy. So it's just a matter of taking the chance, setting it up correctly, and you can have a nice, lovely, large aquarium with the benefit of having your Chinese water dragons, who you know are going to live a nice, healthy life. And there's plenty of space up in here. They've got 1.5 foot height, 2 foot wide, and 5.5 foot length, which is ample space for, as you know, they're tree climbing reptiles, and hence the name, water dragons. They need the water. I mean, I've seen these guys along the bottom of here for 20 minutes. I believe they can hold their breath for 25 minutes, half an hour. So that's it. If there's any questions, just drop me a wee line on my YouTube here, and I'll see if I can answer anything for you. Most importantly as well is you need some nice Chinese algae eaters, maybe a nice Plecostomus. I've got 3 Chinese algae eaters in there and a decent sized Plecostomus. I've got 15 neon tetras. I've got 6 red-tailed glass tetras. I've got 10 glow light tetras. I have 2 bala sharks, 2 pearl gouramis, a breeding pair, 2 kissing gouramis, are also a breeding pair. I've got 3 striped danios, 5 albino danios, 3 white cloud mountain minnows, and as I say, the 3 loaches, and a decent sized Plecostomus. As I say, the filtration system I built is actually designed any decay or defecation for the Chinese water dragons. It deals with that perfectly. Regular water tests, my water's always spot on, and you also need some kind of air pump, which I use as a large aquarium pump. It's designed to run a 26-inch air stone. It pumps fresh air into the water, into the air, sorry, inside the tank, and that gives the reptiles a constant supply of fresh air. The other one's obviously used to oxygenate the water along with the biofilter. So quite an expensive setup, but the enjoyment you get back rewards itself, and me knowing my Chinese water dragons are happy, fit and healthy, it does the trick for me. As I say, when you're feeding them live food like crickets or hoppers, as soon as they hit the water dragons deal with them. Any other food you give them, just obviously make sure that it's not going to be lying in the bottom of your tank decaying. There was another thing there I was going to say, is I've got a fresh water system. The water run is bottled water, and it trickles in the back here. It takes in about 10 ounces a day, and that gives the reptiles a nice fresh supply of drinking water if they need it. But most of the time they get all the moisture through the water they're swimming in. So I hope you like it, guys, and as I say, any questions, just drop me a wee line and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Thanks very much.